Hey, what's up guys, Midge HD here. I have another unboxing for you. Before I get started, I just want to say that if you saw my A350 around the world from JC Wings model, you would have known that I didn't get a stand with it, which really sucks. But I got in contact with Marcus from JC Wings, and he sent me a stand, but the only downside, so I've got all the stuff with it. The only downside is that the stand didn't come printed because they didn't have any of them left, so I was a little disappointed, but I did get a stand in the end, and it was really quick and convenient, and he kept in contact, which was good. So they take care of their customers, definitely. So I'm going to give you some information about this aircraft. So this is the Airbus A350-XWB. This is an Inflight 200 model, and the normal house colors of Airbus. So I pre-ordered this from easytoys.com. The link will be in the description, and so anything else associated with this video that you don't want to review the video again for, there'll be links and just general information in the description below, so check that out. This is my fifth A350 model and my second Airbus house colors model. Well, no, just generally my second. No, sorry, it is my fourth Airbus model. I didn't include the carbon fibre in there around the world. Yeah, so it's my fourth Airbus. So Airbus has several final assembly lines to carry out the production of the Airbus aircraft, and this includes Toulouse-Blagnac in France, which produced the A320 series, A330s, A350s and A380s. There is Hamburg, Germany, which produced the A320 series, as well as the newly constructed factory in Tianjin, China. And then there's the A400M Grizzly aircraft, which is produced in Sevilla, Spain. As of the end of January 2015, Airbus has accounted for 15,276 orders, 780 of which are A350s, 8,921 deliveries, one of which was delivered, and that was to Qatar Airways, and that leaves 6,355 unfilled orders, 779 of which are A350s. According to Airbus, this aircraft can seat typically between 270 and 350 people, but can have a maximum capacity of 550. The rollout of this aircraft, it was the first A350 produced, and it was rolled out in December 2012, and the first test flight took place on June 14, 2013 by the same aircraft. So let's get into it. So as you can see, it's just a general box by Inflight. All the stuff at the bottom here, the website, that's the website if you want to go check out their stuff. They have the models displayed on there and everything. And then as you can see, it's all of the same on the back, then some warnings, and there we go, that's the top and the bottom. So now I'm just going to take it out the box. Well, not open the box up, I'm not going to take it out just yet. And it's a slightly different design, as you can see, just pull up the top here. It's slightly different from the JC Wings boxes. And as you can see, as with every in-flight model that you get, it comes with a card that shows how many were produced. So there were 360 produced, and I received the 121st model. And I'm just going to set that aside for now. Okay, so here's the model. Comes with the stand, as you can see, and I'll get to that a bit later. And what you have shown here, pull this thing out, and there are the gears in here. So replaceable gears, put the gear doors on or gears down. Okay, so the model's out the box. But before I show you around the aircraft, I just want to point out, which I should mention at the start of the video, if you had seen on Gemini Jet's Facebook page, they had an announcement, a really big announcement about the February releases, which is that they'll be releasing the American 787-8 and Virgin Atlantic 787-9 with some new tooling and some new features, and I can see they've improved the engines and everything like that. So I can't wait. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So we'll start off here. We'll just show you the stand quickly. Just it's a metal base. It's a metal stand thing as well. Let's get that off. Oh, can't get it off. But there's padding and all that kind of stuff. So it's it looks like a nice sturdy model, and it is proven to be one. So let's start right here at the front. You can see there's those unique cockpit windows. There's the Airbus logo, pitot tube, static port, and then you see 001 on the gear door. That just means the construction number. So this was the first, saying it's the first A350 built. It's actually not as detailed as the other A350 from Inflight I've got, the Qatar Airbus one, because well, this one was supposed to come out earlier, but it was a bit late. So but it was still an early model. They it was with their older molds, so the gears and everything like that are not as detailed. But anyway, there's the Airbus A350-XWB. XWB stands for extra wide body. And come along down to the engines. As you can see, these are Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines. They are in fact smaller than the ones they released on the Qatar Airbus A350 model, which was supposed to come out later. But yeah, I'm really surprised. This came out after the newer model, which I don't understand, and it's not as detailed. But the engines spin very easily. Just gotta watch out for that gear a bit. What I'm going to do is actually, here's a comparison. If you can see that, if I can bring it across far enough. It's a kind of like a comparison, but the Qatar ones are actually bigger, and they're a lot more detailed as well. The fan blades on this aircraft are not so accurate. But anyway, I'll be doing a comparison between the in-flight JC wings and Phoenix A350 models to show you what they're like, and I'll do the same for the JC wings and Phoenix 787s. And we come across the wing to the blended winglet. There we go. As you can see, A350XWB with the red navigation light on the port side. And then we look down the aircraft again, and there's the registration, F-WXWB, or Foxtrot Whiskey X-Ray Whiskey Bravo. And then is the A350 and the Airbus logo on the tail. Now we'll turn it around and have a look at the APU. Very nice. Okay, let's bring it across here. Here we go. So we have the cockpit windows again and the Airbus logo, pitot tube, static ports. Construction number on the gear door. Airbus A350-900 titles, and it looks like we've got a front cargo container door. Then we see the landing light on the inside of the wing. And oh, by the way, this is flaps down. They brought out one version which I thought was going to just be regular flaps up, but they only made it for flaps down, which was pretty surprising. Oh, and this is also the livery they displayed at Farnborough in 2014, I believe. And this was like the featured model. They were giving this. They were like the official seller of the A350 or something like that. And then we see the Rolls-Royce engines again, and the winglet. Here we go. A350XWB with the green navigation light on the starboard side. And we have, okay, there we go, rear cargo container door, and the registration again, and then the logo A350. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look underneath the aircraft, bring the camera back, and here we go. So here's the first gear. There's an antenna there, like more likely a VHF antenna, and then the A350-XWB titles under there, and you see the hole for the stand and a beacon light. And just watch out for these gears. They are a bit, they're not well detailed, but just be, as I said, be careful. They're supposed to be magnetic, but they're not holding on so well. Okay, I'm not going to play with that anymore. As you can see, there's the ailerons. They haven't moved the ailerons, but they've moved the flaps. So the flaps are in a takeoff position, and the slats as well. You can see the leading edge slats have extended, and the inside leading edge flap. And these wheels do tilt. That's a better example there, as you see. And then we have the number 1 engine and the registration on the wing, and you see all those markings under there. And then we have an antenna right there, and down to the APU. And here we have on top of the aircraft. So we start off with that little hump there. That is that's the SATCOM, and then we have an antenna there, 2 beacon lights, and then the 2 ADF antennas there, those 2 bumps. And then we have all the markings on the wing. You see A350-XWB on the inside of the blended winglet, and you see all those slats sticking out, very prominent. And that wing there, very nice. And an antenna there. I already said that. And then another antenna there. That's, I think, a second SATCOM. And then up here is like a VHF receiver, I think, VHF antenna for long distance transmitting and receiving. So anyway, oh yeah, gears roll, by the way, gears roll. This front gear turns, and here's the stand. Stand's sort of like backwards in a way, if you know what I mean. But there we go. Just goes on the stand right there. So this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get this camera off here. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like the video. Please share it. Comment, tell me what you think. Also tell me if you're going to get it, because I think this is an amazing model. I just wish they could have done more, used the later mold now, like the newer mold, I should say. And well, yeah. Also, subscribe if you haven't. There's a ton of content on the way. I've got in New Zealand 777-300ER on the new colours. I have 3 Eva Air 777s on the way. I have a Royal New Zealand Air Force 757 and an Air New Zealand ATR 72-600. So yeah, and there's trust me, a lot more as well. That's just what's going to be here in maybe the next month. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.